Your question, the member from Trinity-Spadina.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Government Consumer Services. Minister, over the last decade, more and more people in Toronto have chosen to live in high-rise. In fact, over 40% of homeowners over the age of 65 live in high-rises. Every day, family, especially seniors and children and people with mobility restrictions, find themselves trapped because their building's elevator are out of order and often remain that way for a long time. This morning at the press conference, Mr. Gonzalez, a gentleman in a wheelchair, told us that he missed his blood transfusion appointment because of elevator outage. That is why, Speaker, I have introduced Bill 109, a Reliable Elevator Act, which, if passed, would ensure future buildings will have enough elevator capacity and broken down elevators are repaired within the specific deadline. Speaker, can the minister share her perspective on the importance of creating a stronger protection for the growing population when it comes to
Government and Consumer Services?
Thank you, and I'd like to thank the member from Trinity-Spadina for this question and introducing a very important piece of legislation on elevator availability. Fantastic work. I know that out-of-service elevators can be a great source of frustration for tenants and condo owners. It's especially concerning, as we've heard, for elderly persons or people with disabilities who have no alternative or other means of getting from floor to floor. For people who rely on elevators, Speaker, to get in and out of their buildings, disruptions, slow repair times can not only create barriers to daily activities, they may also pose health and safety risks. Currently, the Technical Standards Safety Authority does have a mandate to ensure elevator safety. However, it does not have set out time frames which an out-of-service elevator must be returned to operation. So I agree, it is the right time to start looking at how can we ensure greater reliability and availability of elevators.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you, Speaker. And I want to thank the minister for her answer. As our province continues to grow upwards and buildings are frequently reaching 70-plus story range, access to elevators for Ontarians that own or rent condominiums is not just a convenience. Reliable elevators are essential. Not too long ago, residents of 79-story Aura building on Yonge Street were trapped on their floor unless they took the stairs. While some of the tower elevators have since been repaired, weeks later, there are many elevators remain out of service. Speaker, Bill 109 is a direct answer to the changing needs of Ontario's residents and tenants and offer them increased consumer protection. Will the minister support creating greater protection for Ontarians by strengthening the rules and regulation pertaining to elevators?
Thank you, Minister.
So again, I couldn't be in stronger agreement, Speaker, with this bill. To make changes that reflect the way we can enhance consumer protection for renters and owners. And this issue is important to me not only as a Minister of Government and Consumer Services that oversees the TSSA, but as a minister responsible for accessibility, recognizing that barriers disproportionately impact people with disabilities. Under our Accessibilities for Ontarians with Disabilities Act, all organizations, including multi-story residential buildings in Ontario, are required to post a notice of disruption for an out-of-service elevator and prepare a document outlining the steps it would take to accommodate persons with disabilities in the event of a temporary service disruption. I know more can be done, and that's why I'm really looking forward to the debate this afternoon on this bill. And again, I want to thank and congratulate the members from Trinity-Spadina.